Mr. Liebermann, how did you get to basic income?
Well, the basic income idea came to me, I must say, in the 90s when I was working on my PhD. And when I started at the University of Dortmund, it was a purely academic research we were doing on that issue. And it's all about the government of Chancellor Schröder in Germany, who turned our academic research and interests into a, let's say, civic duty that we as citizens had to put the idea on the political agenda.
And what is meant by the title of your initiative, Freedom Instead of Full Employment?
Yeah, well, we were thinking about how to put the idea on the agenda. Well, you can call it a citizen group for basic income, but who will that understand? That was the question we were asking ourselves. So we came to the idea that the unconditional basic income is only a means and it's not the goal we want to achieve. So it was one day as a ripe a fruit, you can say, I guess. The title "Freedom, Not Full Employment" was just clear for us that that is the goal. Freedom, as a political community, has to protect its citizens, and full employment is not a political goal. It's just an aspect of an economy. And the whole debate in Germany was about how to gain full employment again, and was giving up the idea of freedom of its citizens. And so that's how we came to, well, the title of the initiative.
And how do you see basic income in a global context? Is it only a goal for Germany? How do you see it?
Oh, well, it's not national at all. It is an idea without borders or frontiers, you can say. Even countries in the south, let's say in Africa, we see that in Namibia, are debating what the basic income might help to improve their situation. But how to get to the basic income. That's all about national communities. We need a government to decide, or the people to decide. And if we say people, we say citizens who vote for the basic income. So the idea itself is not national at all. It's universal, you can say, but it needs a national realization. That could be on a country level, let's say Germany. It could also be on a regional level, like the European Union. But the European Union still has not reached the status of a political community.
And how is the discussion if you are talking about these communities in Germany or in Europe? Is it a topic on the political agenda?
Yeah, I would say it isn't a topic on the agenda, because when you go back about 3.5 years, in summer 2006, all political parties had to say or had to take a position towards the basic income, because the public debate was quite active. And there are some studies and expert writings about the basic income in Germany. We have, I guess, about 50 local groups just advocating the idea in the public. And it is a very vivid debate in Germany, but still a minority. So I'm optimistic. There is still no way out in the established parties to solve the problems we have. So the basic income is the option. Well, in the rest of Europe, let's say in the Western part, there are academic circles debating the idea. There are some individuals arguing for the basic income in the public, but it still is very rudimentary. Only a few people are engaged in the public debate. So it seems that Germany right now is it's the country where we are having the most active debate about the unconditional basic income in Europe.
Thank you very much for this interview.
You're welcome.